So there's a very interesting iPhone 11 deal that I kind of wanted to throw out there because it's very, very interesting. And I think this just kind of showcases how good of a job some of these older iPhones kind of do at aging. I think one of the problems that we've had with some of the older, I guess, Android phones sometimes is that when you look at an Android phone from 5-6 years ago, sometimes they may not still be supported. Maybe they'll be gone in terms of software support. But in this case, the iPhone 11 from 2019, not only is it still supported with software, it's actually still kind of being sold brand new. And there's actually a deal by Total by Verizon. So Total is kind of like their prepaid kind of, option. It's a little bit of a cheaper plan by, T-Mobile. It's a little bit of a cheaper plan by Verizon. And it actually is giving you, this is pretty crazy, a iPhone 11 for $49.99. So basically $50. And with this particular plan, there's only one option that's available. It's a, iPhone 11, the black model of the iPhone 11. And it basically, if you bring your phone number to this, Verizon plan, it's going to give you this kind of, iPhone. Now, the plan itself could be trash. I don't know anything about this particular plan, to be honest. But I know a lot, or I know some things about the iPhone 11. And what is crazy about the iPhone 11 is that for $50, this is actually a pretty decent deal. An iPhone 11, which is giving you that 6.1 inch, Retina IPS panel on the front, it's not a terrible display. It definitely doesn't look that bad. But I will definitely tell you, from everything I've ever seen with the iPhone 11, it is a very, very decent iPhone for that price tag. Like, if you're able to go and pick up an iPhone 11 for that price, that's actually pretty insane in my personal opinion. The Apple A13 Bionic chip inside of it is still actually pretty decent as well. That is another pretty decent selling point for this particular device, which again is a pretty big deal, I would say, for this particular iPhone when it kind of comes down to it. And 4 gigabytes of RAM is still pretty decent. That's kind of what you're getting inside of the iPhone 13 as well as the iPhone SE 3. And both those iPhones, Apple are still selling brand new. Really, the only downside of this iPhone maybe is how long it's going to be supported with software. But beyond that, this is still going to be a very, very decent iPhone for that price tag. And that in and of itself is a very cool thing going on for this particular device. On the other side, the battery life of this iPhone is still pretty decent. It's not terrible. And for $50, it doesn't really get crazy amounts of better than this thing. That's a very cheap price to pay for an iPhone of this caliber. And I do think this in and of itself is a very cool thing going on for this device when it kind of comes down to it. So I will tell you, for the iPhone 11 being this price is pretty insane. I love when iPhones are this cheap, and it is a pretty crazy good deal when it kind of comes down to it. So from that side, that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that will mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.